Welcome to the American Dream. I'm your host here in Miami, Jason Smith. Today, we are at the iconic Biltmore Hotel right here in Coral Gables. Built in 1926 by John McEntee Bowman and George Merrick. George Merrick, as a matter of fact, is known as the founder of Coral Gables, the city in which it resides. The hotel's tower is inspired by the Giralda, the medieval tower of the Cathedral of Seville. This hotel served as a hospital during World War II. It was the campus of the University of Miami Medical School until 1968, and then it was abandoned for many years before again restoring operations as a hotel in 1987. At one point, this Biltmore Pool was the largest pool in the world. As a matter of fact, the swimming instructor was Johnny Weissmuller, who later went on to become Tarzan. So people come here to the Biltmore Hotel because of the golf, because of the Sunday brunch, because of the incredibly large swimming pool, because of the spa, because of the different bars and restaurants, just because of the architecture, just the environment that we have right here. But we're here today because of the Transcendental Meditation Retreat, and we have one of the best trainers in the world who's here with us, and he's going to share his insights during our interview. Come on, let's hear what Bob Roth has to say. Steven Spielberg, Jerry Seinfeld, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Oprah Winfrey, Ellen DeGeneres, Ray Dalio, Tom Hanks. What do they all have in common? They all practice Transcendental Meditation, otherwise known as TM, and many of them were taught by this gentleman right here, Mr. Bob Roth. How are you today, Bob?
Wonderful, happy to be here.
How did you get involved with meditation, TM, and how did you get involved with teaching all these highly successful individuals?
I started meditating when I was quite young, 18 years old. I'm kind of an unlikely person who would be into meditation because, first of all, I loved, at the time, sports, but I also was involved in politics. I had worked for Senator Bobby Kennedy Sr., but I was going to school full-time and working full-time, and I was looking for something that might help me deal with that stress. And I heard about Transcendental Meditation. A friend of mine was doing it, and I learned it, and I loved it, and the rest is history.
So what is Transcendental Meditation, TM?
So Transcendental Meditation is a simple, natural, easily learned mental technique that's practiced for 15 to 20 minutes twice a day. And it just looks like this, just sitting comfortably in a chair with your eyes closed. So let's sit comfortably, close our eyes, and then begin your meditation easily, effortlessly, and I'll take care of the time. And during that 20-minute period, your active thinking mind, the noisy, active, gotta mind, like the surface waves of an ocean, thinking mind has a chance to just settle down and experience quieter levels of the mind, quieter levels of thinking. My body gains a state of rest deeper than the deepest part of deep sleep. Clearer thinking, I feel happier, I'm more resilient, I feel less stressed and anxious. And it's a wonderful tool to start and end each day with. It's a medical intervention that addresses a problem that medicines can't address, and that is the buildup of chronic stress. It actually wakes up the full potential of the brain. It allows us to be who we really are, which is a healthier, happier, more productive, more successful human being. We bring all those wonderful skills and experience into our life. We're not meditating for the sake of meditation. We're meditating for how we feel afterwards. Let's open the eyes and continue to sit quietly for a bit. At the end of every meditation, we always clap. I'm kidding. Oh, that's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke.
Thank you again for watching this episode of The American Dream. Stay tuned next time when we showcase a coral rock home that is irreplaceable over in Miami's historic Shenandoah neighborhood. 1755 Southwest 10th Street will be the address for that one. Again, it's been a pleasure to show you Coral Gables and what Miami has to offer. See you next time on The American Dream.